Welcome to another video tutorial. In today's tutorial, we will learn how to run a single-phase split-phase motor in reverse and forward directions using contactors. Before starting, I would like to tell you guys that it takes too much effort and time to make these animated videos. And analytics of my channel shows that people show great interest in these 3D animated videos, but only 17% audience is subscribing this channel. I would request you guys to please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon for notifications. Let's start today's tutorial. If we open the connection box of a single-phase motor, here you can see some wires connected to the terminals. These wires are the leads of the starting winding coil, running winding coil, and a capacitor terminals. Mostly starting winding coil wires are shown by S1 and S2. Running winding coil wires by R1 and R2, and capacitor terminals by C1 and C2. We can also check which coil is starting winding and which one is running easily with the help of a multimeter by checking the resistance of the both coils. The starting coil have low inductance and high resistance. After separating the starting winding, running winding and capacitor wires, we have to connect these wires together as shown in the picture. First we will connect a link between starting winding terminal S2 and C2 capacitor terminal. Next we will connect a link between C1 capacitor terminal and R2 running winding terminal. In the last, we will connect a link between running winding terminal R1 and S1 starting winding terminal. This will make a common terminal. To run this motor in the forward direction, we have to apply 220 volt AC on C2 capacitor terminal and common terminal. On the other hand, if we apply 220 volt AC on C1 capacitor terminal and common terminal, the motor will run in the reverse direction. Now our basic circuit to run the single-phase motor is completed here. Now let's do the wiring to run this motor in the reverse and forward direction with the help of the contactors. First we will connect 220 volt neutral and phase wires from motor protector breaker to the input terminals L1 and L3 of the forward contactor. Next we will connect jumper wires to the L1 and L3 terminals of the reverse contactor. Now both forward and reverse contactors have 220 volt AC supply at L1 and L2 terminals. Next we will connect a jumper wire between T1 terminal of both contactors. This means that we will get output phase at T1 terminal, either forward contactor turns on or reverse contactor turns on. This will make a common terminal for the AC supply. Next we will take a 3-core cable for the motor connection and connect a wire at this common supply, indicated by red color. Next we will connect a wire at T3 terminal of the forward contactor, indicated by green color. Last wire we will connect at T3 terminal of the reverse contactor, indicated by brown color. On the motor side, we will connect common supply, red wire at common terminal, green wire at C2 capacitor terminal to run motor in the forward direction, and brown wire at C1 capacitor terminal to run the motor in the reverse direction. Now the power wiring circuit is completed here. Next we will do some wiring to turn on the contactors with the selector switches. First we will take a control phase wire from the breaker and connect it to the normal close auxiliary contact of the motor protector breaker. From the other terminal of the normal close contact, we will connect a wire to the normal open contact of the selector switch and loop it with the other switch contact also. Next, we will connect a wire from output of the forward selector switch to the normal close contact of the reverse contactor, and from the other end of the normal close contact, we will connect this wire to the A1 terminal of the forward contactor. Now there is question, why can't we directly connect wire from the forward selector switch to A1 terminal of the forward contactor? Why we first pass this wire through the normal close contact of reverse contactor? The answer is to interlock forward contactor with the reverse contactor. The forward contactor will only can be turned on when the reverse contactor is off. Same way we will do the wiring for the reverse contactor. Now both contactors are interlocked with each other, and only one contactor can be turned on at once. Next we will connect neutral line to the A2 terminals of the both contactors. Now the wiring is completed, let's test the circuit. As soon as we turn on the forward selector switch, the forward contactor turns on, and motor starts to run in the forward direction. As we turn off the forward contactor, the AC supply to the motor cuts off, and motor stops. As soon as we turn on the reverse selector switch, the reverse contactor turns on, and motor starts to run in the reverse direction. As we turn off the reverse contactor, the AC supply to the motor cuts off, and motor stops running in the reverse direction. So, that's the end of today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Please do consider share, like, and subscribe this channel for videos. Till next time, take care and goodbye.